Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't really posted my after tournament episode. I've just been really busy and getting sick a lot lately. Anyways, I'm just here to show, pretty much I got a whole new deck after I finished the tournament. So I was just here to show and, like always, maybe give suggestions or maybe want to change your deck. So, let's bring this baby out. And of course, I have trouble with it. Great. What a great opening. Alright. There you go. I also got new slides for it, so now they're actually not baseball card ones. So I'll just probably split it up right now by side deck and then here we go. I'll just split off here. I'll do the side deck after, so there'll be a surprise. Alright, so here's the starting of the deck. Here is Bottomless Trap Hole, Double Spell. I'll split them up by I guess monsters, traps, and spells. If you don't know what the card is, I'll say them, and like Dark Hole, and you can look it up on just like the internet or Dueling Network, which really works. Enemy Controller. There's not many traps. Guard. In here, there's not very many traps in here, but there was an improvement to how many there are. Here's Solomon Warning. And a lot of different kinds of monsters. Thunder King Ryol. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Gaga Girl. For some reason, ever since the tournament, I've just been into the Gagagas. Like, here's another Gaga Guard. Here is shoot, I forget its name. Cyber Larva. Pretty much what the effect of Cyber Larva. I'm only explaining this one probably because it's my favorite. Pretty much if your opponent destroys this card, well actually, if you summon it face up and someone targets it for attack, you'll take no battle damage for the rest of the turn, and you get to special summon another one. So it's used to keep your opponents back while you can get more powerful cards in your hand. Goblinberg. Gaga Magician. Him and Gaga Girl are a great combo. She copies his level, and Gaga Magician can be any level he wants between 1 and 8. So it's good if you're going for Xyz. Here's Valkyrian Knight. You can't really use his effect. Here's Gaga Bolt. You can't really use his effect because there's no other really level 5 or higher warrior type monsters unless you have them for your side deck in the graveyard. There's another one. Oh yeah, I have 3 Victorian Knights and 3 Cyber Jars. Here's Torrential Tribute. Neo-Spacian Grand Mole. Photon Thrasher. Gold Sarcophagus, one of my favorite cards. Another Goblinberg. Book of Moon. Gaga Gardener. He's really good. Get hit directly. If someone tries to hit you directly, you can special summon him from your hand in defense mode, which he has 2,000 defense. And you could also put a card from your hand to the graveyard and negate the attack or destruction of your card. Mystical Space Typhoon. A lot of people hate it nowadays because they don't know how to use it. Well, correctly, I guess, and they always take a chance on luck. Second Cyber Larva. There's the third Cyber Larva, so you won't be seeing those anymore. Compulsionary Evacuation Device. There's the second Gaga Bolt. Here's another Gaga Girl. Xyz Revenge. Pot of Duality. I'm so glad they haven't banned that one yet, since they banned Pot of Avarice. Call of the Haunted. Magic Cylinder. Always a great classic. Gaga Gardener again. I always forget the word of this card. Yeah, I don't really know these cards too well. A lot of people just gave them to me, honestly, and said use them, and it actually helped a lot. Nordic Relic Leviationary? I don't know. Sorry, just look it up on the Dueling Network. You'll find it just fine. There's the third Valkyrian Knight. I think this is the second Gagaga Magician. Shrink. Here's Call of the Haunted. Again. Chaos Sorcerer, which I really like. Mirror Force. Junk Synchron. Another one of my favorite cards. One Day of Peace. And Triggered Summon. Now, if you have any kind of experience with dueling and such, which I have not too much, but, good enough to at least learn to know at least how to use this deck correctly, you could probably tell that this is really good for Xyz summoning, because I can Xyz and Synchro, because I could you can hold back your opponent for a good amount of time and get the monsters you want on the field. Now, I'm going to leave those here, but, do this. And here's going to be my side deck. Junk Warrior, like my favorite. I'll split them up by Xyz and Synchron. Soul of Silver Mountain. Ally of Justice Field Marshal. Hold on. I'm right-handed, so I'll just do this. Dark End Dragon. Black Wing Dragon. Shark Caesar. Photon Strike Bouncer. Number 30 Acid Golem of Destruction. Number C104 Umbral Horror Masquerade. Number C39 Utopia Ray 5. Number 34 Terror Bite. Good joke. So funny. Number 104 Masquerade. Number C39 Utopia Ray. One of my favorites besides Junk Warrior in the side deck anyways. Gagaga Cowboy. Oh, he's a cowboy. And pretty much the main card of my side deck. Number 39 Utopia. Now, I've been really hoping maybe I'm going to get some new cards, probably open up a whole bunch of booster packs and such for later on episodes. I'll try to upload more recent than I kind of have been, and hopefully not get sick and such. But, anyway, since I actually have like a whole bunch of time left, I'm probably just going to say some quick combos in it, so that in case if anyone else wants to say anything in the comments about how to fix it, you can also just, if you're new to it but you have the cards, you can at least do a combo. So I have to go kind of through them a little bit. Thunder King. Well, Gaga Girl goes really well. Here, Cyber Larva is a good distraction. Gollenberg is good at getting Gaga Girl out, because when he is summoned, you can special summon one level 4 Allura monster from your hand, but switch him to defense, which if you have another level 4, like Gaga Magician, you can make him level 4, and then instantly, in one move, you'll have Utopia, or Cowboy, or any other level 4 in the side deck. Or I guess Junk Synchron, but the levels actually don't work so well. Valkyrie Knight, he's kind of a good distraction, kind of, but he's another level 4, so good mixture. I'll put Gaga Girl over here because she goes with hold on, there we go. Gaga Magician. Valkyrie Knight, kind of another distraction. When a monster attacks Neospace and Grand Mole, you can put both cards back to your hand. So again, you can keep setting him and summoning him and such, and it'll always go back to your hand. So it's a good distraction device until you destroy him with a spell or trap card. I'll put him over here with the Cyber Larvas. Thunder King I'll put over here. He makes it so that your opponent cannot draw cards except for their draw phase. So it's good if you're up against someone who uses draw decks, like ones who want to use Exodia. Here's the Photon Thrasher. He's a pretty good. You can special summon from your hand, but he can only be special summoned also from your hand if you have no other monster on the field. But if you summon another monster, he cannot attack. He has 2100 attack. He's kind of like a level 4, so you can just use him for the effect of Goblinberg or something. Here's another Goblinberg. Gardner, always good. Have them attack you directly get him on the field. Discard a card like the Cyber Larva or something if you have 2 of them in your hand. And you can protect him, get another level 4 on the field, and then Xyz. There's the 3rd Cyber Larva over there. Girl. Gardner. And Valkyrie Knight goes over here. Magician. Chaos Sorcerer is kind of another just power hitter if you can't use the effects, like if you don't have any cards to use for Xyz. So he's another heavy hitter. Junk Synchron kind of goes by himself, sort of, but he goes with... I'll put him in the middle. He's useful if you can get like a Magician on the field, because he can get... Let me grab him real fast. Level 5 Junk Warrior on the field. So you can make a Magician level 2, then have Junk Synchron, and get Junk Warrior in the field, easy as that. Or actually, just any card really, because usually, yeah, all the cards say you have to have at least one, so make a Magician, any more cards, so you can get any card you feel like is useful to get these guys on the field. Oops, sorry, too close to the camera. Get these 3 on the field, and Junk Warrior. That's pretty much it, you know, kind of distraction, power hitter. So is Photon Thrasher, but he's a good level 4. Chaos Sorcerer, you have to banish a light and dark monster from your graveyard. 1 day a piece is good at pushing people back, shrinking so that you could take less damage. Pod Duality to get like a card that you really want on the field. Xyz Revenge is good because a lot of people have been using Xyz, which I don't blame, in my opinion. I personally like Xyz. So pretty much if your opponent controls the face-up Xyz monster, you could special summon one from your graveyard and special summon it, and one of the materials that from your opponent's Xyz attaches to your monster. So in case like get number 39 back on the field and then take the energy of another card. Or one of my favorites, have Gaga Cowboy come back in the field and defense position, have the Xyz, because if they have low enough life points, you can hit them for 800 direct damage and end it. Gaga Bolt destroys any card in the field as long as you have Gagagas, so pretty good at destroying any card you're worried of, even monsters or spell and traps. Mystical Space Typhoon, it's like the most famous common card really. Book of Moon. Pretty much you could get any, pretty much if a monster attacks, put him in defense mode. Gold Sarcophagus, get any card you want from your deck. Problem is, it's not like, shoot, I forgot the card. Anyways, I'll just forget that. Double Spell, your opponent usually uses spells, and so that's pretty good at stopping. Dark Hole, stop the field for longer. Enemy Controller, well, pretty much control your opponent, sacrifice a card, or change its battle position without sacrificing a card. But it's pretty good to control your opponent, because then you could use it for Xyz, or sacrifice it for a card, for a better card. Gotta go Bolt again. Pretty much it. Traps, all my traps are just like get him back, like get a monster back on the field. Problem is, each person gets to summon one level 4 lower monster to the field. Mirror Force, destroy all cards in the field. Call the Hind, you can bring back a powerful card that's in your graveyard, a card you really need. Nordic Relic Leviation, target one face-up monster in the field that destroyed a monster by battle this turn, and destroy it. And you can't really, no one can use the card to stop it. Pretty much all the other cards here, though, are all like stop. Yeah, just pretty much stop it. Summon Warning I like. Problem is, it costs you 2,000 life points. Torrential Tribute's pretty good. Anyways, I'm running out of time, so this is all I could say. Hopefully I'll try to upload more videos later, I hope. And that's pretty much it. I hope to see you all later.